Venom is good.
Hey, welcome to the Venom and Smoke Show. It's your boy Mo Young. We back. But like I said on my post on the group, well not the group, but on the page, that we doing double duty tonight. So bear with me. But I always have my ace with me. My boy Too Nasty. How you doing?
Whoa, what's down, baby?
Oh, nothing, man. We normally have someone who we normally have someone who with us, but I think he's celebrating the Heat's victory. I think he's celebrating it. So I think he's celebrating it too hard, so he's not coming in. I'm just saying, our boy B Lange, man, he celebrating that Heat victory a little too hard. Had too many beers or something. Nah, but that's our resident Bucks fan. I had to throw a shot at him because they lost game 1. Jimmy B, we can hear Jimmy. We can hear Jimmy, and he can hear him too. Man, he'll be back Friday, and he probably has got a whole lot to say about this topic because I'm gonna keep this picture. Let's look at it one more time.
Hey, bro, that need to be a temporary profile picture right there
for the group, huh?
Yeah.
Look how happy he looks with that.
Hey, bro, that's real love right there, bro. You can't fake that kind of smile, man. He happy.
Oh man! So back to we can hear Jimmy. The Bucks are stunned by the Heat. Jimmy dropped 40 on them. Your thoughts on it?
Hey, man, I mean, it was a great game for the Heat. They came out, they did what they wanted to do, which is slow down Giannis, and Jimmy Butler did what Jimmy does, but he's quietly one of the best players in the league. You know what I mean? He plays both sides of the ball ferociously. Even though he looked like he musted, he's still a good ball player. That's my dog. I fuck with Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? But bro, but as a Heat fan, I can't get comfortable with this victory because you won despite Giannis not being there. What y'all gonna do when Giannis shows up? Because at the end of the day, that's one thing that's gonna guarantee you're not gonna get that same Giannis 2 games in a row. So I'm interested to see what the game plan gonna be, trying to deal with him going forward. But it's still a good win for him. Enjoy it, but don't get comfortable on it because you got to deal with a whole different animal with his MVP next game.
Well, I get what you're saying with that, but he's proven in the playoffs that someone always got Giannis' number. Build a wall, let him shoot jumpers. He has to get a consistent jumper. He has to, because he's gonna be in that Ben Simmons category. Like, all we gotta do is build a wall. I'm not saying he's Ben Simmons, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if Ben Simmons playing you, right, what you gonna do? Build a wall and let him beat you with jump shots.
But here's the thing, though. Ben Simmons is not even willing to try to take the jump shot.
I know.
He's not even attempting to take that jump shot. He ain't got enough dog in it. And that, Giannis ain't gonna never be that down bad.
Yeah, I'm not saying Ben. I'm just saying that's the only person I could think of that can't shoot. Maybe Westbrook. I'm just saying maybe Westbrook, in the sense that you'll build the wall and let him shoot. We're gonna talk about him later. But with Giannis, he has to develop a mid-range game. He needs that, and that's going to stop people from. Nobody say he had to shoot threes, but he has to have a mid-range game so he can supplement that. So he can go ahead on and okay, you want to build a wall? Take this from the free throw line or take this from the elbow. He has to do that because if he doesn't, it's too easy to play him. And
I 100% agree with that. And that's the only thing I can say, and I know you can attest to this. Each year he's in the league, he's getting better. He's adding something to his game every year. So it's not like he's not trying. You think he's a problem this year? Just wait till next year when he got off season to really work on that jumper.
Yeah, it's Giannis though. It's like he grows every year, but don't practice threes. We don't need Giannis shooting threes. Let's pull it back a little bit and hit that free throw jumper, and watch how they got to come out to you. And then now you can just blow past them or make a play for someone else because you already have 3-point shooters on the team, so you don't really need him to develop a three. You need him to do that mid-range so he can do his damage because it's looked like too many times that all people could do is say, you know what, to beat the Bucks, build a wall, and let the other ones crumble. That's what happened. Like in the playoffs. Now, we're not talking regular season when you see in one game, because in the series, people figure you out. So they're gonna have to figure that Heat defense out, and Jimmy is just being Jimmy. We all heard Jimmy last night. Jimmy played the tune of 40 on people last night, so big up to Jimmy. Now they talk about Joel Embiid trying to get to the Heat now because he missed playing with Jimmy Butler. What they should have did? They should have traded Ben Simmons and kept Jimmy Butler. But when I said that, some people were like, "Ah, man, you tripping." Nah, he got that dog in him, and not everybody has that dog in him, and he makes his teammates better. He got that dog. Jimmy is a pit bull mixed with a Rottweiler with sharp teeth.
Yeah, they weren't trying to trade Ben Simmons, though. They wanted to trust the process, man.
And what got to the guy who made the process? The GM, Sam Hinkie. What happened to him? He got fired.
Exactly like he should have been.
Yeah, fuck the process.
Exactly
that process
is not working.
That process is like the old Jerry Curl. That process done.
Hold on, man, because I'm bringing the Jerry Curl back this weekend, man. Don't do that to Jerry Curl.
I'm just saying, bro. Oh no, we talking about the party in Jackson.
Oh yeah, you know, I got something up my sleeve for her.
Shout out to my sister getting married this weekend. So yeah, man, we're gonna be looking forward to Nasty being having a Jerry curl or something, man, or hair curl in his beard or something.
I got a little something up my sleeve for her. I ain't gonna say nothing to you.
Yeah, but speaking of people who's costly, let's talk about Westbrook and the meltdown in Game 6. I have my cousin Roy. He's talking about get rid of Eric Gordon. You can't stand Eric Gordon, but Eric Gordon didn't lose you that game last night. Westbrook cost you the game. 7 turnovers. That's why we're going into Game 7. And if they don't take the ball out of Westbrook's hands, they're going home. That's what it is. He needs to be a 6-man right now.
And I 100% agree because you done miss the whole series. You don't just throw him back in the fire. I don't give a damn who he is or who you think he is, and that's what showed last night when you don't have a true coach leading the team. There's no way with the game on the line the ball should have been in his hands the whole time. As much as I can't stand James Harden as, that's where the ball should have been. You know what I mean? So that just shows you why D'Antoni has never been a good coach because he don't never really control his team. He just let them dudes go out there and freestyle. So, you already know I hate the Rockets. I hate everything Houston. So I hope the bitches lose. I hope they fucking lose. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, look, Keshawn Ward is sending shots at us talking about look at these old N-words looking like Spanning and Skip to my Lou Bayless. That's what he said.
Hey man, shout out to my son, Kashawn. How you doing, son? Pop still love you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you finish your homework before I get home. That's all I got to tell you.
Yeah, look at him, man. Look at Lil Wayne Jr. right there. Won't talk trash.
Yeah, that's my son. Don't worry about it. You know your children get disrespectful when they think you're old people. Don't worry, ignore my son.
Well, thanks for watching, Kashawn, man. But he laughing. Look at him, man. He just started. Look at him. Look, he got him started.
Hey, bro, he already know what time it is. I'm not gonna entertain him today. We got business to handle. I'll deal with my son when we get done.
But man, but Westbrook is Westbrook. I told people Westbrook is the reason. Is the reason why the Thunder didn't go far. He plays hard. You can't stop his heart. But sometimes his heart is too big for his head. You got to know when you don't have it going. You got to defer to somebody, man. What happened to those triple-double numbers with the assists? He has to know, hey, I have James Harden who can get a shot, any shot he wants. He can travel and they're not going to call it. He can get to the free throw line 30 times a game. Hey, I don't have it going. Let me get this to James Harden and let James Harden do what James Harden do. That team only goes as James Harden goes, not Russ. This is not your team. You're Robin. James Harden is Batman. And
Exactly.
you got to realize that.
Hey, and once he do, they might be an okay team. They still ain't gonna never win with D'Antoni's system because they don't play defense. But hey, bro, I don't want to change Russ' game. Only thing I'm gonna say about it is by you missing that much time, you can't just come back in the playoffs with everything on the line and expect to still be the same person you was. I don't care how good you think you felt in practice and shit like that. The game is different, man. So you gotta go ahead and trust your teammates sometimes, Russ. You know what I'm saying? Once you get that in your head, you can actually lead the team the way you're supposed to, man. You got to put your pride to the side and let your ball players do what they do. So with that being said, you know you should have gave that ball up. The ball
And
should
he
have been in
said,
your hands.
Kashawn saying, but Harden is the reason they lost. I don't know how, because Harden didn't even touch the damn ball. I'm like, what the hell?
Probably because he don't play no damn defense,
Yeah,
and
you
that's who they
don't play no
attack.
defense. Yeah,
That's
you
who the
don't
fuck
play
they
no
attack.
defense. But what most defense can you get from a team that has a 6'7" center? What kind of defense can you have with that?
You already know I'm gonna take that answer twofold because we always undersized when we play. Defense
he
is
said
effort.
he said Westbrook reminded of you, bro.
I got championships though, so he can't remind
Yeah,
you of me. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Well,
But
I at least got 3 of them things. You probably
I,
got more because I missed a couple
I
turns.
ain't gonna lie, I lost count. I don't know where I'm at. I stopped counting a long time ago. But nah, man. But defensively, bro, that's more want to, and James Harden don't want to. And if you notice with Chris Paul, the only time he is aggressive offensively is when he sees James Harden guarding him. Other than that, he's deferring to Shea Gildas at Alexander. He's deferring to Schroeder. He's letting them guys do their thing. But if he see James Harden, he go to attack mode the way he's supposed to. So at the end of the day, in this game 7, if Harden don't play no fucking defense, you can go ahead and send them people home. I don't give a fuck what they do offensively.
Because Sean say Harden the problem, but he doesn't care if they lose. That's the problem.
Hey,
I
bro,
can see that.
Harden only in it for buckets, man.
But he got that Cali attitude, that laid back shit. He must be from the suburbs of Cali, and Russ is from fucking Compton somewhere, man. He play no dog, no fight, hauling on and hooping for holes and scoring titles. I gotta put that on the t-shirt, underdog.
There it is. Put it on the t-shirt.
Put it on the t-shirt. Harden hooping for holes and scoring titles. Make that a
Man, that's
hashtag.
stupid. About to tell
Hashtag
you.
holes and scoring titles. So, man, I'm just saying, the hate in me wants Houston to lose, but the basketball player in me want to see an LA Houston matchup just so I can see LeBron and them kill their ass, because I don't want to see if this small ball lineup going to really work against a team that really has stars. Like Anthony Davis should average 50. LeBron should average at least 30, 40 points. And it'll be an exciting series because Oklahoma City, we know if Oklahoma City go up against the Lakers, this shit gonna be sweep, sweep, sweep. And if the Houston Rockets catch fire 1 or 2 games, it'll be at least a closer series. If they, if they shooting threes, they making threes, they can put up 160 on somebody. But I do not want to see Oklahoma City because they are so freaking boring. They remind me of the Spurs back in the day. They just boring.
Garbage
They
ass.
just boring, son.
And they overachieved anyway. I really didn't expect them to be in the playoffs, let alone competitive in the series. So you got to take the good with the bad with them. But honestly, I think if the Lakers play the Rockets in the second round, it's gonna be an interesting matchup because who LeBron gonna guard? Ain't no center, no power forward that's not a factor that you can hide on. And then if y'all got centers on the court, that means one of them gonna have to go up PJ Tucker. So where you gonna go play defense at?
Right. He said I didn't see them lose by 49 and Harden left the game and went straight to the club. Where was you at? Giving no damn.
They're probably in the club popping models together. You already know how Sean get down.
People said man. He lives in Houston, so he has seen them clubs and stuff. So and then he talking about OKC versus the Clippers. I guess he's saying OKC gonna beat the Lakers.
Man, OKC
That ain't
gonna lose it. They're not going.
I'm sorry, that ain't happening, dude. Not like as much as Chris Paul is great. He
ain't great. I ain't gonna give you that. Fuck Chris
I'm
Paul.
like this. He is a great point guard, bro. Like point guard, pound for pound. I would want Chris Paul over damn near anybody in the league except Dame and maybe Steph as my point guard because I know. Look, I know Chris Paul is going to put my people in the right place as a point guard, but he can't do it by himself. He gonna get hurt or something. You know it's coming. Know it's coming.
Always. Fuck Chris Paul.
Nah, bro, Sean, they playing the Lakers. The winner of that series play the Lakers, not the Clippers. So that means they would have to beat the Lakers to play the Clippers, who got to beat the Jazz Nuggets people. So the LA teams are resting while all these other teams are playing Game 7. This shit sound like they're in cahoots to me. Both of the LA teams are resting. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting. That's a good segue to Jamal Murray dropping 50 the other night, and Nuggets forced the game 7. Man, who you got tonight in the Game 7?
Man, Nuggets. To be honest with you,
Jazz.
I want to say Jazz so bad, but they really don't have no answer for Murray right now, bro. As much as Mitchell is doing this thing, if they don't find a way to trip this nigga a little bit, and if Murray go for another 40, the Nuggets gonna win that game, bro. I mean, as much as I won't say Jazz, bro, I'm riding the hot hand, man. I don't see they ain't showed me no answer for Murray yet. You know what I'm saying? So until they show, unless they find a way for an answer for Murray, they can go ahead and cancel that game tonight, man. Nuggets gonna take Game 7, but it's gonna be a good game to watch.
He's going off the whole series, bro.
True. But he found that winning itch. It's one thing to just be dropping buckets. It's another thing to win the game. So he always been getting his buckets, but now he found a way to make sure his buckets matter and they're winning. So unless they find the answer to even pretend to slow this dude down a little bit, they can cancel that. I think the Nuggets gonna win, man.
The Nuggets, all right, and me, like I said, I'm with you. I want the Jazz to win, but it's hard to see them stopping Murray. But I think it's gonna be who can drop 50 first. That's the one who's gonna win the game. Like if Donovan Mitchell dropped 50, whoever got the most out of the 50. So if Donovan Mitchell get 55, the Jazz win this game. If Murray gets 56, the Nuggets gonna win this game. It's a toss-up. Don't ask me to bet on this game. Don't ask me to give you insight. I don't know because it looked like the Jazz had the series up, had it. Well, it was 3-1. I think they had the series. I stopped worrying about the series. Being there, I'm like, okay, the Jazz got this one. Then after the boycott, the Jazz just melted down. And it is like Murray took this boycott seriously. He just dropped the 50 like it ain't nothing. So it's like the Jazz has to. Where's the former defense MVP? Where's Rudy Gobert, Mr. Coronavirus himself? Where is he at? He need to go touch the microphones. He need to go touch Jamal. He need to go touch Jamal Murray. He need to go touch him.
Man, stop it, man. Stop
Sir,
that, man.
you need to go touch him. You need to go touch him. You need to go cough on him. You need to do something. Because
Hey,
that's the
brother,
only way they stop Jamal Murray, man.
that man is out
He
here
is
fighting
torturing.
jokers all day.
You understand? He is torching everybody.
You ain't never lying.
Everybody getting it. It ain't just,
Anybody who want it, he got it for you.
bro. He's torching Donovan Mitchell. He's torching who the point guard, Mike Conley. He
Mike
torching
Conley getting
everybody.
it.
He torching everybody. And it's like,
Yep.
where was this Jamal Murray all these years, bro? Like he just popped up out of nowhere. Like I know he always been cool. He always been a good player, underrated player. But this Jamal Murray,
Well, he's getting the opportunity to get the ball now with Jokic struggling. So he's getting this moment to shine.
so I
So he's
think it's
taking advantage
Jamal
of that
Murray's
shit.
team. They need to run this through Jamal Murray from now on. They play better with Jamal Murray. I'm sorry, Jokic. I don't know. He need to go eat some burgers or something, get back fat. So you need to get on that opposite plan that I'm on right now. You need to go back and get fat. That's the first time you gave me say that, bro. You need to go get fat because he played better fat.
He damn sure did, bro.
Because he lighting the ass. There you go, Jonathan. No, yeah, you missed that one, bro. You came all late. We talked about you can't hear Jimmy, bro. We talked about
Yeah,
that one, but
yeah. We
we can
turned
go
Jimmy
back.
off already.
We can go back for you, Jonathan. Jimmy dropped his nuts on the Bucks in the
There it
story.
is. There it is.
That's it. I did a whole little thing in the beginning about my co-host Brandon wearing a Heat shirt, and he's a Bucks fan. We went through it, but yeah, Jimmy dropped his nuts on the Bucks, and the Bucks got to find a way to stop him from dropping his nuts on them. Okay, back to the Jazz. The Jazz just need to do something, double them, something. I forgot what movie that come off of. You got to double them. You got to do something. You got to hedge them. Something.
Something.
You got to do something. You got to do something. You need to go dig up Jerry Sloan so he can teach him how to play defense.
Hey, bro, you gotta take this boondocks down, man. You better sit there and just start talking about nigga mama or something, nigga killing you like that. You gotta do something. You gotta get on that nigga skin some kind of way, boy.
Look, you need to go get a goon.
There it is.
Get a goon. Go get Zaza. I think you go get Zaza and let Zaza close out. Hit him with the
If that ain't the old Piston fan answer right there, I knew that shit was coming, dog. Yo, fucking Piston fans, that's your answer to
He
everything.
must
Fucking
be
take him out.
after the Heat fan. He said, "Okay, I'm late, but yeah." But I'm saying back to that thing, you gotta hit him with the step on it, let it step on the ankle. Go get Marcus Morris. Go get Marcus Morris.
He ain't playing no games, bro.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta go get Marcus Morris. You gotta go ahead on and get him and let Marcus Morris slap somebody upside the head. You gotta do something, man. You gotta do whatever you gotta do to win this game. And we're saying who gonna win the game. The problem is we don't know.
And that's really what it boils down to.
Oh
My
man,
mind
you
saying
want to
Jazz,
know?
my heart saying Nuggets. I don't fucking know. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Man, all right. We put this. I forgot to put this at the bottom. I'm sorry for. He said, "What's our production name?" That's the other one. He said, "Yeah, it's at the bottom of the screen. You can follow us at Venom and Smoke Podcast page on Facebook. And that's the IG name at the bottom. We on every Tuesdays and Fridays. We on at 5:00. Hey man, more viewers. But the Nuggets, I don't know, they turned on a switch. First it started off with Bobo in the beginning. Everybody thought he was gonna be the next big thing. And that kind of simmered off. And then Michael Porter Jr. started doing his stuff, and then he tapered off. The only one who didn't taper off is Jamal Murray. He didn't taper off. I mean, he came out guns blazing, man. Like, I don't know if the protest pissing him off, but man, this dude here, this is something special. He's something like real special. Like, so if they can just, you know what, stop playing through Jokic and play through him, the Nuggets going to be a problem come next year when they have a full season. It'll be a problem. Because if he can drop 50 on anybody like this, or maybe it's just the Jazz he like dropping 50 on. Because if he go ahead and drop 50 on Kawhi and them, I don't know if they can keep up.
Yeah, we're gonna find out if Playoff P is back next series if he got to deal with Jamal Murray or Donovan Mitchell. We're gonna see if Playoff P focus again since he said it was mental health that was fucking his game up.
He said, I'm not about to skip Bayless us. I need a real prediction. Bruh, the thing is, we don't have a real prediction because it's such an even series. It's like whoever scores first. Like, I can give you a prediction for the Heat series. I can give you a prediction for all the other series that make sense. This series doesn't make sense. You're down 3-1, and then dude is dropping back-to-back 50-point games on you. That's just ridiculous. I don't know if you want me to pick one. I'm gonna go Jazz because eventually you got to cool off. If you put my feet to the fire, I'll go Jazz.
And since I don't like him and he going Jazz, fuck it, I'm gonna take the Nuggets. You just made me draw a line in the sand. There it is.
Here's the bet, I guess. But I'm not confident. On my confidence meter, it's like a 3. So
well, you higher than me, motherfucker. I'm at 0.5. This shit is just like, nigga. I just know it's gonna be a good game. That's all.
I don't know if Spider Mitchell might get pissed off and might drop 70. And they say, you know what? I'm going 98 Kobe. Well, I'm scoring. And no better yet, he need to go what? 2006 Kobe when he dropped 81? He need to go with that.
You need to go ahead and get some olives and get to Jalen Rose.
Yeah, it's Murray is a problem. But I know if Playoff P play any one of these, they better not put him on for the game winner.
Hey, man, you know Kawhi gonna take that challenge, man. Kawhi ain't letting him go down.
You don't
like
understand,
that.
bro. This dude said he had his. I'm all for mental health, but you gave yourself this nickname, Playoff P. Nobody. We take this off. We do talking to them. Nobody gave you that nickname. It's not like we said, you know what? He's Playoff P. Oh, he said, "What's okay? We got to go back." Okay. You know, I know you just joined in. So we want Houston to win because it's a better matchup for us to watch with the Lakers. But we really don't care about Houston, though. It's just that OKC is so damn boring. We both picked Houston to win this one. Hopefully, if Westbrook don't touch the damn ball. So we going Houston for that one. So we like I say, back to Playoff P. You gave yourself this nickname. You put this pressure on you. You were just PG-13 or Paul George. You just simply Paul George. Nobody knew you as Playoff P. But when you come out and you give yourself a nickname, Playoff P, that's putting pressure on you. It's like me saying, yeah, I'm the GOAT. Okay, prove it. And then the dude dropped 50 on me. Then he dropped 50 on me and hit a game winner in my face. I thought you was the GOAT. So it's all about, like, if you put a Playoff P on any one of these people, man, I guarantee you, go to over on the score.
I was gonna tell you go over anyway because I don't see no defense being played no more. So shit, the over is always a safe bet right now.
And the over, I said go to over, and I think the Nuggets will provide a bigger problem for the Clippers.
Think so?
I think the Nuggets would. The Jazz, it'll be a one-man show because basically I can't really care about anybody else on the Jazz but Spider Mitchell. But because Rudy Gobert is like a weak side defender. He doesn't really offense. Mike Conley comes and goes. You got Joe Ingles. You know, it's after that it start getting murky. Jordan Clarkson, but it start getting murky after that. They got some stars on the Nuggets. The only reason why I picked the Jazz is just because hell, it's the law of averages. They got their ass kicked the last 2 games. So here's the third. Here's the third. You got another opportunity to win Game 7. So if you hold him a feet to the fire, I say Jazz. But whoever the Clippers, both LA teams set this up because how they both resting. They both resting and both of their teams going to Game 7. So they probably whoever they play gonna get blown out the first game because they're gonna be tired and they resting.
Hey, bro, that's what happened when you handle business. You get to put your feet up. I don't feel sorry for the motherfuckers.
Yeah.
The Jazz was up 3-1.
Yeah.
Could have been done with it.
Wasn't the Rockets up 2-1? So
yeah.
And I'm like, y'all let Russ come back. Russ needs to be on the team like the Kings, where nobody cares about the Kings.
Nah, man, I like De'Aaron Fox. Don't send him over.
I know. I'm just saying, trade De'Aaron Fox to the Rockets.
Hell no. Send him somewhere where he worthy, man. Don't send him to the Rockets.
Trade De'Aaron Fox for Russell Westbrook and let him go to Siberia where he can put up all these numbers. Because nobody cares about the Kings.
Bro, sad as them fucking Pistons is, you should be trying to get De'Aaron Fox.
Shit. I wanted to get Russell Westbrook. At least it'd have been entertaining to watch all these damn bricks. I'd rather watch a superstar throw bricks than watch these no-namers throw bricks. We'll take either one of them. We need a point guard bad. Because Derrick Rose, if this was Derrick Rose MVP year, good. But this is old man rules that we were relying on. So, but of course, my Pistons don't go after stars. We're going to go after Fred VanVleet. We're going to go after Brandon Ingram, shit like that. We ain't going to go after no damn star. Oh, we got Blake Griffin when he was all hurt. Yeah. Ooh.
He overrated anyway. That don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah, fuck Blake Griffin. He wanted money. He wants stars. But he haven't played in like 2 years.
But y'all still paying him. Shout out to Blake Griffin robbing the bank in Detroit.
He robbing everybody. No mask. So
straight like that.
Since you want to talk about my Pistons, I'm switching to the NFL. Shit. And let's talk about my Saints. Kamara misses 3 straight practices for a apparent holdout. Now there's reports saying the Saints are okay with trading Alvin Kamara. Thoughts before I go the fuck off? I'm
gonna just go ahead and say this and then put my feet up, bro. At the end of the day, y'all paid dead on man Drew Brees $20-something million to throw the ball 10 yards. When you don't want to pay the motherfucker that's carrying your load, that's actually the reason your offense has the potential to be as versatile and good as it is. So these running backs are doing the right thing, man. It's time for y'all to put the onus back where it belongs and pay these dudes, man. They taking more punishment than your fucking quarterbacks that's getting hundreds of millions of dollars. They playmaking, they catching, and they running the rock. You got to take care of them guys, man. You don't do business like that and expect to be successful when you don't want to take care of one of your most valued employees. So shout out to Kamara, get your money. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the Saints anyway, so I'm glad to see they're in turmoil. So let me go ahead and put my feet up and let me listen to a Saints fan cry right quick.
You take a deep breath. If y'all let Kamara go, I am going to go on a full rant just on the Saints for a whole 2 hours. I'm going to fill this bitch to a max. You finally got a once in a generation back that was hurt last year. And you going to put your faith in a fucking 42-year-old quarterback who arm been dead since what? Well, since last decade, his arm been dead since last decade. It's been about a good 6 years before he threw a deep ball that was worth the damn. And you won't go pick up Drew. That's why I was telling people, you shouldn't have paid Drew Brees. You should not have paid Drew Brees shit. I'd rather Taysom Hill as the quarterback, and then you got him handing the ball off to fucking Kamara and Murray, and just go Tennessee Titans offense until we get a quarterback. Just run the damn ball. But no, you want to get rid of the best back we probably had in our history. He's better than Deuce. He's better than Reggie. He's better than Deuce. Shit, Deuce was just a power back. But he's best back we probably had in our history. And we got him in the 3rd round. And y'all talking about trading him? And then y'all going to trade him to somebody that's high powered. And then we're going to have to see him again. And he going to kill us. Y'all don't do that stupid shit. Listen, Loomis, Peyton, pay the man. Cut Drew ass. Trade Drew Brees. Trade Drew to I don't care where you got to go. Trade him to the Chargers. I don't care where you got to trade Drew. Trade Drew Brees, get off that contract, and give the money to Alvin Kamara. Because this is stupid. You paid Drew Brees for one last time so he can choke in the fucking playoffs once again. Let's be real. He didn't choke in the Minnesota Miracle. That was a fucking miracle. But he choked in the Rams game. He choked in the Vikings game last year. He choked. Like he was eating Popeye's biscuits choked. And y'all gonna pay him before y'all pay Alvin Kamara. Y'all can kiss my ass with that. I don't care about these Saints fans gonna come for me. Oh, Drew. Drew ain't Jesus. He ain't Breezes. Shit. He old man. He more like Moses. He old man. Let him go. Let Drew go. Let this go. But if you let Kamara go, we're going to regret it because, yes, I like Latavius Murray, but Latavius Murray is only effective because people was game planning for Kamara Murray. I mean, not Kamara Murray. I messed up. Alvin Kamara. That's the only reason why he was so damn effective because they're so used to Kamara in there and how we run the offense that when Murray came in there, he getting 6 yards of carry. So you're going to put your hopes on Latavius Murray? They can repeat that? Hell no, you better go pay the man. Pay the man more than they paid Zeke. Pay the man more than they paid Christian McCaffrey because he's a better back than Christian McCaffrey. People don't want to know that. He is. He's a better back. Pay the man. Or at least fucking franchise tag the man. Shit, something. You got to do something. You can't let him go for nothing. Because Drew Brees is about to retire in a year. And y'all piss me off, man. They always saying this stupid shit.
Hey, bro, all I'm gonna say is, Saints front office, don't listen to this, man. Get rid of Kamara. You paid Drew because you wanted Drew. As the resident Saints hater, that would do nothing more than make me the happiest man alive if you get rid of Kamara and keep Drew. Fuck what Mo Young talking about, man. Keep Drew. You paid him. You wanted him for a reason. Keep him. Let Kamara go, man. Send Kamara to the Chiefs. Send him to the fucking Lions somewhere. Send him somewhere else, man. Get rid of him. Y'all don't want him. Don't pay him.
We can't take your word for nothing because you got a big Tennessee Titan logo on your damn hat. So basically, forget what you're talking about. Me trying to dismantle the team. Listen to Mo Young. Listen to me. Get rid of that old dead arm, noodle arm quarterback. Get rid of him.
No, man, no.
Let him go stand for the flag for someone else. But he don't need to come doing shit here. I've been off the Drew Brees bandwagon. I've been saying, hey, let's go draft a quarterback. I'm like, I've been saying that for 5 years. You can go on my post saying Drew Brees has sold us out again. Because that arm is dead. And look, we had like 3-4 people watching. And it went down because I started talking shit about Drew Brees. Fuck Drew Brees. He is not a top 10 quarterback anymore. He's not. He's not a top 10 quarterback anymore. I'm sorry, that arm is dead. It's dead. It's gone.
That's your quarterback, man. Don't do that to your quarterback.
My quarterback.
That's your quarterback, man.
But let's talk about another running back that got shafted. Leonard Fournette, home from Jacksonville.
Hey, I mean, everybody in the world was surprised by this move, and I don't understand why. The writing's been on the wall for Fournette for a while in Jacksonville. When he had that fight in the game against Buffalo, they wanted to get rid of him. At the end of the day, Jacksonville see what we see. He's not what they thought he was. He's an okay back, but he's not the guy worthy. So, I mean, the only thing I didn't understand about the move is you don't just get rid of a young piece that's showing flashes for free. Like, that's the part of the game I missed. I don't understand how you got rid of him for free. But at the end of the day, what it looks like that's going on in Jacksonville is they're trying to get rid of all the negative attitudes. Right? That's why they got rid of Sassy Ramsey first. And Ngakwe gone, he wasn't happy. Fournette was causing problems, he gone. So
I need to know why
like they clean the house.
Sassy Ramsey, bro.
And bro, just watch any of his interviews. That nigga act like he talked with his hand on his hip the whole time he giving an interview, dog. Nigga sassy, man. You know what I'm saying? So Jacksonville, they just clean house, bro. You know what I'm saying? They get rid of negative energy, trying to build something They wasn't gonna be good this year any fucking way. So why not start the rebuild process now?
Well, they got the potential to be decent or mediocre. They're not going to the playoffs. They can be
Exactly.
mediocre, but you get rid of Leonard Fournette for nothing. I think you thing off. There you go. We get rid of Leonard Fournette for nothing, and then they said nobody wanted to trade him because they know you wanted to get rid of him. That's why they get nothing from him. Marone. Eventually, you had to get rid of him. Everybody know you made it so public that the split was happening that like, okay, we just gonna wait. We're gonna wait till they cut him, and then now you know where he gonna go. Old Bill Belichick. Come on to the Patriots. Come on, do the Patriots way. We need a better running back. And Sony Michel is fucking garbage. No, man,
oh no,
no. I drafted him in fantasy last year.
Last year, see, that was your fault. You was the reason he fell off.
No. He got 2.5 yards to carry, and then you know all they're gonna do is run the ball and with the Patriots. Come on with the Patriots way. Come on, be a battering ram, Gary Blunt.
He was only get 2.5 yards because they had no receivers on the outside to even have a threat of a passing game. So just like when we played them, you take away the run and make Tom Brady try to throw the ball. So that's why he wasn't successful last year. But for that to the Patriots ain't gonna work.
That's why you get that big battering ram from the 7 and go out there. That's what you need. And I can see him doing that. You know what? Come on to the Patriots. We got Cam Newton. We're going to run the option. We got that Cam Newton. We got Sony Michel. We got James White. We got – and come on, Leonard.
They got Rex Burkhead, too. They already got a lot. They got enough running backs.
But Burkhead, look, go ahead. Come on. We're going to run the triple option like Georgia Tech. Come on. That's how we going to do it because they don't have any receivers out there. So you might as well get loaded up at running back and you're going to get him cheap.
He going to Atlanta, man.
He not going to Atlanta. Don't you do that.
He going to Atlanta, bro. You know Ty Gurley knees not going to last, man.
Man, look,
get back don't you
say that, man. Look, his New Orleans card will be revoked if he go to Atlanta. It will be revoked. Done. He's done if he go to Atlanta.
Man, he going to have more of a New Orleans card if he go to Atlanta.
They going to Houston for you. But the thing would hurt. The thing what hurt is he's from New Orleans, so he can't go to Atlanta. He could go to Tampa. He can go to Carolina. He cannot go to Atlanta.
Okay, so if he end up in the Cowboys as a backup to Zeke, then what?
That'd be nasty. I'll be honest with you. That'd be nasty. Shit, that's actually not a bad move if he go to the Cowboys. How about this? We're getting rid of Alvin Kamara. Come home. Come to us. Because it looks like we're getting rid of Alvin Kamara.
Don't do that, man. You know how it is for stars when they come home, bro. It's too many distractions, bro. Go to Atlanta. You're going to have a major role because Ty Gurley is not going to play the whole season. You know what I'm saying? And then you already went to St. Louis, so you really don't want to come home, bro. Just go ahead and go to Atlanta, bro. What's wrong?
You say Atlanta like they won't be no distractions. So he can be Wayne City Leonard. Wayne City football. You know you're already fat. I'm sorry. You're already big. You're already Zion-like. So you gonna put him there with the Magic City Wings out there?
Hey, bro, listen, man. I'd rather him deal with the Wings than deal with these stupid motherfuckers down here in New Orleans, bro. So you know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Go to Atlanta, bro. Bro, I'm about to sound like an old man. Do you know what that traffic light talking about driving from Covington all the way back to the practice facility?
Only 45 minutes. Over there to the plans, you can drive to the practice facility. It's actually closer to the practice facility.
All right, you go to the players. If they got traffic on the bridge, you fuck. Hey, Fournette, man, just go to Atlanta. Dog.
I'm like this. You can go down airline and you can hit right there because the practice facility right on airline. You can drive straight down airline, baby. No traffic. You good.
Man, that plant be on fire a lot, man. Don't do it on that, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. For my Saints, if you're gonna get rid of a running back, go get Fournette. Then if you're gonna get rid of Kamara, go get another running back because we need another running back. So if these reports are true, because we don't even know if these reports are true, but go get your running back. Just have him at ace in the hole, and then next year Our starting lineup is going to be Leonard Fournette and fucking Jameis Winston. Boy, who just all thought that's coming?
That ain't some. That ain't gonna be some of the most ignorant shit I've ever seen. But okay.
Like, ignorant is the word, man. You don't understand. But these running backs, they got to stop this. They got to start valuing running backs. Y'all barely valued y'all running back. Y'all paid 68 before y'all paid the King. He made y'all relevant. Nobody cared about Tennessee, except you. You're the only person in the world who cared about Tennessee. and you come on, be honest. Nobody was checking for Tennessee last year. I had y'all going 3-13, and it didn't come. You know what? Oh, let's stop throwing the ball. We suck throwing the ball. Let's hand the ball off to Derrick Henry. Let's see what happens. He start going ape shit, and then boom, y'all get in the playoffs. Oh, let's hand the ball off to Derrick Henry. You went ape shit. Then you go to the Ravens. Oh, let's turn Errol Thomas into a fullback. Went ape shit again. And then y'all get to the Chiefs. We're going to throw the ball with 68. Stop doing this to these running backs. Because y'all go losing to the 49ers.
Oh, we wouldn't have lost to the 49ers. We wouldn't have lost to them. But at the end of the day, don't think I don't see what you're trying to do. So you're trying to transfer your negative energy over here because you know when we talk about 68, that shit just piss me off and just hit buttons all the time.
68 for people who don't know, for the people who aren't watching, that's number 68 on the NFL 100 list. Look it up. It's Ryan Tannehill with number 68. I'm gonna say his dad, Ryan Tannehill. And they paid Ryan Tannehill before they paid Derrick Henry. That's the disrespect we're talking about with these running backs. They're paying the wrong people first. They're paying these overrated quarterbacks because right now Drew Brees is an overrated quarterback. He's living off his past. And so you pay him before Alvin Kamara, that makes no sense. I understand you pay Mike Thomas what you paid him because he's the only receiver we had. So you pay him. You go get Emmanuel Sanders before you go pay Alvin Kamara. And you could have paid Alvin Kamara on a down year last year because he was down. You could have paid him less than when the market worked. So you let Derrick Henry get paid. So now he's looking at the Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey money. You could have had Alvin Kamara done when he had that breakout year. Y'all should have paid him. His rookie year, y'all should have extended his contract. You know what? Here, this is what you're going to get right now. Y'all could have done that, but y'all didn't. And now y'all, all these big contracts, Drew Brees, what he do? I call him a vampire because he sucked the life out of the team with his contracts all the time. He sucked the damn life out of the team. And then we got to lose good people because he just sucked the damn life out of the team because all they going to do if we play Minnesota, we lost because they're going to just run right up at the middle and he going to get spooked and fucking throw an interception. He's a good regular season quarterback. I'm telling people that I don't trust Drew right now in the playoffs. And this is the Saints fans saying this. I don't trust Drew Brees in the playoffs right now because if you look at the game tape, even in the Rams game, we had a chance to still win the game. He threw the interception. In the Vikings game last year, what did he do? When Taysom Hill throw a bomb, I'm going to throw a bomb too. That went 30 yards and he threw an interception. And he fumbled. And Drew Brees fumbled. So it's like, why Kamara not touching the ball at this point? Why we're not running the ball? I don't understand this. And we got one of the best offensive lines in the league. And you're not running the ball. That makes sense. It doesn't make sense. And so you're going to overpay for Drew Brees just so he can retire a Saint, so he don't go nowhere else because you're living off that one championship we won back in 2010. That's 10 years ago, bro. Like, what has he done since then? Because receivers get graded that way. Running backs get graded that way. Damn near everybody on the team get graded. What have you done for me lately except for these crybaby-ass quarterbacks? Like Ryan Tannehill should not got that because he is hot garbage. He is hot garbage. He is hot garbage. Like baby diapers left in the sun garbage. And I don't know how he got what it was.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, he got I don't even want to say the number guaranteed because you ain't gonna do it piss me off again. But it's I'm not saying it for the people. I'm not giving them what you want this time. Fuck that. Because at the end of the day, the most important numbers was The first two playoff games, you didn't even throw for 100. You threw for 78 yards and 114 yards. What the fuck is $100 million contract at in that performance? But yet, when Derrick Henry came to the table, oh, nah, we don't. We gonna sit down and wait. And we gonna wait till next year. And no, you gotta take care of the motherfucker that got us there. So that's where a lot of the teams are falling at, man. Y'all let y'all best players be unhappy. You know what I'm saying? And quitting on y'all because y'all not taking care of the business. If we'd have paid Derrick Henry beginning of the year, wouldn't have been no issue this offseason with Ryan Tannehill getting something, not what he got, but
I'm
something.
about to
You
say
know what I'm
that
saying?
was a big issue for what he got because they paying him like he's a top 10 quarterback.
And he ain't shit. He ain't. This
And
bitch is terrible.
as you can see on Venom and Smoke, we'll criticize our own team. We'll criticize our own players on our team. We ain't gonna let you criticize it, but we criticize the team. But it's real here. Like we're not gonna. I'm not gonna cut corners. I'm not gonna be a Saints fan, like a typical Saints fan, like people think. Oh, Drew Brees is gonna lead us to a championship. No, the running game is gonna lead us to a championship. It's gonna open up his old dead arm so he can throw 10 yards so Michael Thomas can break it for 30. So this is realistic. If you watch the tape, Drew Brees' arm been dead for 5 years.
You showing it.
It started to die. It started to die because he threw for, I think, like 5 years ago, he threw for like 4,000 yards. Okay, cool. The arm was starting to die, though. You can start seeing it around 5 years ago. Damn it, on life support right now. It's like on his last string. And then you showed me, like people in the group we in, showed me pictures of him throwing a deep ball with nobody on him. It's different when nobody on you. You can step under a throw once in a while. But when you're getting pressured, you can't throw off your back foot. If he throw off his back foot, it's going 5 yards. It's going 5. He can't
You
throw off
ain't
his back
lying.
foot. He can't. He don't have that power no more. It's because he's in his 40s. It's not like he's 30. Now 30-something-year-old Drew Brees, okay, good. Hey man, look, pay the man, buy a Camaro. But 40-year-old Drew Brees, nah, bro, you better take this $2 million and shut the fuck up. That's basically what it have been. You gonna take this $2 million and you gonna shut up, or you can go somewhere else because I gotta pay my young guns because Camaro can carry us for the next 6 years. He can carry you. He can carry your team. Drew Brees is about to be gone next year. He just came back because he fell in the playoffs against the Vikings. Because if we won a Super Bowl last year, he was going to retire. So
Oh
this
well,
is,
we all know he wasn't retired because y'all ain't winning no fucking Super Bowl no more. Y'all pay for y'all wouldn't be happy.
man,
Hey.
I'm just saying. I'm waiting on y'all. Y'all didn't win shit as the Oilers. Y'all didn't win shit as the Titans. Y'all came close, 1 yard close, but it's not good enough.
Okay.
68
Nah.
sure ain't gonna bring y'all to a damn championship.
I don't believe in 68. I ride 22s. I don't know nothing about no 68.
But you know when it matters, they gonna put that ball in 68 hand.
Oh no, the fuck we not.
like they did against the Chiefs.
No the
Right, fuck
fuck we not. If that wasn't a reality check, if Ray would do that dumb shit now, I'm about to get him out the fucking door too.
And I'm about to fully put the negative energy on you. And we're going to do the nasty take on Brian Urlacher. And for people who don't know, Brian Urlacher is basically, he's against the protests. And he says some very disparaging comments about the protesters. And so I'm going to sit back and I'm going to let Nasty go off on Brian Urlacher because I'm gonna come in and chime in on at the end, but I'm gonna let him go full nasty on Brian Urlacher. Go ahead.
Man, hey, I mean, to be honest, part of me wish he had just came out and did this last week so we can talk about it like we did Friday when we had the whole conversation about the subject. But I'm not gonna let it slide. Because it's pieces of shit like this, the reason America's in the state that it's in.
I
For,
bought our boy back so he can listen to you.
yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Heat fan Brandon. But for you to not only come out and basically condone the officer shooting, condone the 17-year-old kid shooting at the protesters to bring the negative light towards the protest, like you don't understand what the bigger issue is. With the position that you held, that beyond doesn't sit right with me. Honestly, bro, and I think some of your teammates took it way too light with their responses to your comment. Shout out to Matt Forte. You stood with your two-lane principle. You didn't take it negative. You just tried to educate him. But at the end of the day, man, it's 2020. The playing dumb shit is over with. Everybody know what the fuck going on. Everybody see what the fuck going on. So you can't sit here and try to play like you oh I don't get why it's an issue. I don't see why. No, if you don't get why it's an issue or you don't see what the problem is, that means you part of the fucking problem. That means you're condoning what's out here happening to people of color. And pieces of shit like you deserve every bit of ass whooping that you ever get in life, bro. And I made it a point to watch Roger Jerome Bettis run over your bitch ass at the goal line 72 times yesterday, just because I like seeing you get fucked over because you was a piece of shit, bro. Because at the end of the day, man, I don't give a fuck if you don't like black people. I don't give a fuck if you don't like white people. None of that. Right is right, wrong is wrong. You shooting the man 7 times in the back while he's trying to get in the car in front of his kids is wrong. Black or fucking white. And for you not to be able to see that, man, fuck you, Brian Urlacher. And I ain't even gonna give you no more shine on that bullshit that came out your mouth. Just straight fuck you, man. At this point in time, I ain't gonna lie. If I see you in the street, we might have a problem. Point blank, period.
Damn. Tell them how you really feel, man. But I also have watched Reggie Bush run by him in the wave and dance on the end zone with him about 100 times this week. Just because I can't stand Brian fucking Urlacher. Because you only made the Hall of Fame because a black man took most of the weight off your shoulders. And that black man was Lance Briggs. He, to me, was the better linebacker. But nobody want to talk about that. That Brian Urlacher was a damn safety when he came out. And he was too damn slow. And they said, let's put his sad ass at linebacker and see what happens. And then he matched him up with Lance Briggs, who did all the dirty work to allow him to shine. So Brian Urlacher, you owe your career to black people, and for you to just poo on the movement because that's what they think of these pro-Trumpers. They don't see like they're not aware, they're not cognitively aware of nothing. They just see what the media spews, and they just see us as evil. And it's like, bro, I talked to them, and they're like, man, nah, man, Maurice, you're cool and everything like that, but you basically supporting you supporting somebody that's killing my people. Because the president of the United States does not supposed to pick sides, really. He's supposed to just let's calm this stuff down, like Obama wanted to let's calm these racial tensions down. We have to do better. We need police reform, all that. We need to start talking. He straight up supported, except that 17-year-old talking about self-defense and all that. Our president supported a person who carried a gun across state lines. You get what I'm saying? Like he is supporting a criminal because that is a federal offense. I don't care what nobody says. It's a federal offense. I want you to try to carry a gun that's unregistered and in your name across state lines, and then you go shoot somebody with it. You're doing fair time. You're not doing in the county or the parish. You're doing fair time. You're going to Leavenworth, all them Leavenworth, all them places. You're going to that. You're going to those places. You're not going anywhere that's like you're going to regular jail. No, you're going to fair time. So that kid committed a federal offense because first of all he was underage and he carried a gun across state lines. I don't care if it's 30 minutes. You covered it. You went over state lines, and then his parents drove him, knowing what he was going to do. And then there's pictures of him surfacing up with a KKK uniform on as a kid. All that stuff starts surfacing up. And the president of the United States supported that. And just because you're a Republican, you want to support your president. I understand that. But if my president is doing wrong, I'm calling him out on that shit. Like if Obama was president and he did something wrong or said something wrong, I'm calling him out on that shit because right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't want to see white people die. I don't want to see black people die. I don't see nobody die, man. And that's the thing. We don't want, and people thinking Black Lives Matter is a hate group. I'm like, no, the only hate group in the United States is the KKK. And y'all are quiet on the KKK. And Brian Urlacher, what's that energy on the KKK when they were burning crosses and blowing up buildings? What's your thought? I didn't hear Brian Urlacher when Dylan Roof went into a church and shot 9 people. A church. It's supposed to be a place of worship. Brian Urlacher, you were quiet on that. I don't want to hear your mouth right now because you were quiet when Dylan Roof went in there, shot 9 unarmed people who were praying, who brought him in as family. Because out in the black church, come on in. We're family. They brought him in. He prayed with the people, then shot the people. And then they took him to Burger King afterwards. But you was quiet on that. Where was your outrage? See, these trumpeters and these Republicans got selective outrage. Now, if this would have happened to a white man that got shot in the back, man, I'd have been like, that's fucked up. And I'd have been like, man, we need police reform, the same stuff we're saying. We're not saying get rid of the police. We just need the police to get better educated. And then this Blue Lives Matter shit needs to stop because there's no such thing as a blue life. That's a job. Just like we all have a job. We choose to have a job. And you can quit that job anytime, but a person can't quit being black. So you can say black back to blue, that's fine, but this Blue Lives Matters is just a shot at the Black Lives Matter movement. And if all lives matter, then y'all should be just as outraged that black people are getting killed. So that all lives matter shit don't work. So Brian Urlacher, I need you to get your head out your ass and look at what's going on. And it's more than just him, though. It's more than just him. I read it every day. You go under the Saints post, you see all these. You see how many racists there are in New Orleans. They don't know the.com. Just go and read an article, anything dealing with the protests, and that you'll see how many spatially unaware people there are in the world. Because they just want to prove a point. They want to say, hey, black people destroying stuff. I say most of the rioters that are destroying stuff are white. But you want to put this on a Black Lives Matter movement. And I'm like, all the black people are just saying, hey, stop beating us. You can arrest us. You ain't got to beat us. You ain't got to kill us. Like, come on, little stuff they trying to do with Breonna Taylor. They're trying to make her be a part of a drug cartel.
Instead of just accepting accountability for what they did, bro.
Yeah, instead of saying, we did wrong, we accept it. You're trying to make her be a part of drugs. And this lady had a simple 9 to 5. She was a paramedic. She was an EMT. And you try to make her be a part of stuff, but I don't hear Brian Urlacher talking about that. This lady died in her sleep. But they're trying to make her be a part of this drug ring because her boy, she married a person who was into it. No, not married or dated someone, she was into it. So should we condemn her because she had bad dating? She dated a bad person. Should we condemn her? No, she died innocently. But these cops are still free. And this is what the whole movement is about. The whole movement is about these cops get paid vacations while they kill people. That's the movement. We're saying if we're doing wrong, arrest us and let us have our day in court. We're not saying not arrest us. We're not saying not do your job. We're saying, I'm going to say this one last time because I'm tired of saying it. We're saying you don't have to kill us. You don't have to paralyze us. You don't have to maim us to where you can't understand. You can't even understand how we look anymore. You don't have to do that. Just take us in. Do your damn job. That's all we're saying. Killing is not a part of your job. Your job is to detain someone, bring them in, and let them have their day in court. White people get that right. A white person to get shot, they have to do some crazy shit. He probably had to bite one of these cops. They had
Still
to bite
don't get
him.
shot.
And I'm like, they had to do some shit off the wall. I don't rarely hear white people getting shot by the police. And even when he defended a 17-year-old, he shot a white person who was trying to stop him from shooting other people. He shot someone. So the guys jumped on him. I would have ran, but he jumped on him and he shot somebody. He shot 3 people. You can't defend that. Because if you would have stayed his young ass at home, nothing of this would have happened. And then let the cops, if they were doing all that, rioting and all that, the cops do their job. But we gonna celebrate a vigilante, Brian Urlacher. That's what we doing today. We celebrate vigilantes now. So now what if a black vigilante come and start offing cops like they did in Dallas? Y'all demonize that vigilante. That's what I'm saying. You can't pick and choose who you demonize. You cannot pick and choose that. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And you didn't hear one black person be like, you know what, that's right what that dude did. That he mysteriously got blown up by a robot. Like the black guy didn't even, like the white shooter can walk by police and nothing happened. Black shooter, boy, they sent the robot in there and blew this man up. But nobody defended him. You didn't hear black people defending dude like, yeah, bro, that's the right thing to do. Kill cops. That didn't have nothing to do with this. Go kill them. You didn't hear us saying that. You didn't hear us saying that, man. And that's the difference in between the two movements. The All Lives Matter movement versus the Black Lives Matter movement. Is that those white people, not all, but those white people who align with Trump and his views, they're not human. In my view, they're not human because you can't tell me you're not empathetic to somebody getting shot in front of their kids. And you have kids, so I know that hits you harder. You know, I have a stepson in it. It hits me. Cause like, what if that was in front of me? What if that was me? And it's like, all I'm hearing is no solutions. No solutions from the cops. Tell us what to do. And we'll comply. If we need to put our hands in the air and twiddle our fingers, we'll do that to make your job easier. But don't, I'm just saying, don't be like, we not complying or we not doing nothing. It's like, tell us what's the proper protocol per your training to make it seem like we're complying. Because hell, I didn't see people holding hands in the air. I didn't see people just lay on the ground. Remember that video with the grandma who were trying to stop them from that? The dude was laying on the ground and they still had the guns out. Why?
And that's why I say, yeah, and that's why I'm shaking my head no, because them giving us the proper receipt is not the issue. Because at the end of the day, even when you cooperating, complying, doing what you're supposed to do, showing you no threat, they still in fear.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if you scared when your job is to protect and serve, motherfucker, you don't need that job.
Right.
I say this from the jump. Police training should definitely be longer. It should not be no 3 to 6 month class where you need to know the law. You need to be combat trained, so they say, so you can be prepared to handle situations like that. But most importantly, I think all them dudes need to do real psych evaluations, and they need to do real background checks on them dudes. Because at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say. I think a lot of those police officers are in the Klan. And it ain't no secret why they out there killing cops. You're not gonna tell me that wasn't premeditated, that you shot this man in the back. You followed this man all the way around his car to his car, went back up around you, did not try to detain him one time. You waited till he opened his car to shoot him in the back 7 times. That's premeditation, man.
Right.
So at the end of the day, us complying has never been the issue. The issue has never been us. This is not something we got to dig beside us and find out what we doing wrong. We not the problem.
I know. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, facetiously to them, like, hey, y'all got all these answers for everything, right? The right wingers and the pro cop people, right? Just comply. So what is complying with it? Because hands up is not complying, obviously, because people get shot. Standing still, people still get choked out. So I want to know what can we do? Like, what else can we do? Like, that's what I meant by that. Not saying, like, hey, it's us the problem. I say, well, tell us some solutions then. Y'all come up with some solutions instead of saying we the problem. And I also, to add to what they need in police training, I think people need to live in the precincts that they patrol. So when you do that stupid shit, you got to answer to the people in your neighborhood. Yeah. And I guarantee you, those people not gonna do that dumb shit if you put them kind people living in black neighborhoods. They're not gonna do that stupid shit because they got to be accountable for the streets. The streets gonna take care of them. So I'm like, you should live in a neighborhood where you patrolling.
Yep.
That's what they used to do back in the day. Like, you used to live in the cops used to live in the precinct that they patrol. So they need to do that. And maybe that'll make you see black people as humans. Maybe it might change your view on things. I don't know. Maybe it make you less scared. But you need to be around the people you're trying to detain or protect and serve. Because if you live way in the suburbs and you watch TV, they'll have you thinking black people are the worst people in the world. And that's not true at all. Just like they got some TV shows that make white people look like bigots and stuff. And that's not true, because I met some cool ass white people. So it's not about black and white things. It's about you as a person. If you have this view of black people as being aggressive, I don't think you need to be a cop. Go be a pro wrestler or something, but don't be a cop, because you can kill. You kill. You taking life, and nobody has that right to take life. Nobody. I don't care who it is. You can't take life. And Brian Urlacher, you a bitch for that. Like, and I'm gonna be real, you a bitch for supporting this, because it's better not to say this. It's not to say we're trying to stop your freedom of speech, but somebody's life has changed. And that 17-year-old, they painting him as this Boy Scout that was defending himself, but he literally picked up a gun, went across state lines to a riot area, and shot people. Now, what would you feel if that guy was black that done that? That's what you need to ask yourself, Urlacher. If that guy was black and left his house, got his mama to drive him home, drive him over there with a gun, go to a Klan rally and shoot people, what would be different? I tell you what, that black dude not making it down the block. That's the difference. Because the cops, not because the Klan gonna do something, because the cops would have shot him on sight. And that's why we are mad. And that's why we fight. That's why we boycott and protest. This is what the whole stance is for. We just want justice to be fair. So if you're gonna shoot black people, black gunmen with guns and stuff, I'm not saying the same shit happened to whites, but that look like that's your protocol. So if it's not happening to one race and it's only happening to a certain number of people, bro, that's racism. That's racism. I need people to know that. Like, if it's not happening to everybody, if they shooting everybody, then okay, that's just cops being dickheads and they need to get rid of them. But if one person is getting targeted, one race is getting targeted, that's where racism comes from. You're targeting one race or people that don't look like you. You're targeting them and they're dying. And y'all don't see a problem with it. That's my last 2 cents on that one, man. Like, they don't see a problem with it. And Urlacher don't see the problem that a man got shot 7 times in front of his kids. I ain't like the Bears anyway. Fuck the monsters of the Midway and fuck Urlacher. I ain't like them anyway. Shit, fuck. Because, no, the Bears fans said some fucked up shit about Katrina. So I never liked the Bears anyway. Like, real talk, like, I had some people who went to the NFC Championship game in Chicago, and that was right after Katrina. And they were saying some bad stuff about, calling us refugees and, how that's why the levee broke and all that shit. So fuck the Bears anyway. I've been on fuck the Bears. But doubly fuck Brian Urlacher. I'm glad the Bears at least distanced themselves from him and didn't try to support him. But still, fuck Urlacher and fuck the Bears just cause. So
straight like that.
It is shout outs, man, before we get off here, man.
Hey man, just shout out to you, man. Keep grinding, putting in work, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your thing, proud of you. And then I'm gonna go ahead and shout out today. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your sister. Congratulations on your upcoming wedding. Just know more nasty coming in. We got something for you, you hear me? We're gonna turn Jackson out today. So that's all I got today.
I got one more shout out. Bam! Shout out to Brandon. Let's go. Look at that smile, man. Bro. Look at that smile, bro. Take us home. Look at this. I want people to look at this. Boy, look how happy he looks. Look at young Brandon, bro, repping the Heat. Man, let's go. You can hear Jimmy, baby.
Oh man.
Yeah, we can hear Jimmy now. Go ahead, Brandon, bro. Look at him. I just want y'all to look how happy he looks in the Heat jersey. Man, not the jersey, but the Heat shirt. Look at it, man. That's what you get from not being here to defend yourself. Bang, bang. You're not there, you still on the show.
Oh man.
The hate is real. So I know he coming with it Friday when he see it.
I'm about to say I can see what this is gonna be Friday. I might well be ready for this one.
Don't worry, I'm gonna have the picture ready Friday. Bang bang. I might make it a theme for the show.
Bro.
I just want people to look at this, man.
Shit.
This is the #1 Bucks fan in the world. Wearing that Jimmy shirt, man. Let's go.
And he wearing that motherfucker too.
He wearing that bitch with pride, boy. Look at him. Oh man, but that's what I like to do when we have a touchy subject. I like to lighten it up a little bit because I wanted to be lightened up. But shout out to you, Brandon. Giannis, you didn't do it. You didn't do it. You're down 0-1. Let's go, Jimmy. We can hear Jimmy now. I should go play some Jimi Hendrix for him.
Hey, bro, that should be the outro for the day, then, man. Play Jimmy on the way out.
I gotta go find some Jimmy, but I might make that be the intro, man. I might play some Jimmy on the intro when he come, just so he can hear Jimmy. I want him to hear Jimmy.
Let him hear Jimmy, then, man. Let him hear Jimmy.
I mean, shout out to Brandon, even though you're not here. Shout out to you, man, for helping me out with this podcast, bro. Like I put on my page, man. Like you got a strong team around you, bro. Nobody need to know even who the boss is, bro. We all bosses. So, and I just want y'all to know, shout out to everybody who commented on the show today and who watched. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Look, we gonna just keep getting bigger and better, man. Y'all give us feedback on how we can get better too. We take that too. So, we just want to give y'all the best product we can give y'all. So y'all just keep doing that. And like I said, I'm pulling double duty today, so I might go drink some damn tea with honey to soothe my vocal cords because we got a wrestling podcast today, man. 7:30.
Bro.
Man, me and Lala, man, from YouTube, man, we doing this wrestling show, man. So y'all, hey, I get like an hour to relax before I'm back at it. Like I'm a workaholic, bro. Like I'm back at it, dude. So I ain't gonna say till next time, bro, because y'all about to see me in an hour. Y'all about to see me again in an hour. Then I'm like, I'm not gonna even change the shirt, bro. I'm just gonna go sit back down, bro. Oh yeah, shout out to Rootless Lala. This is the shirt I'm wearing. She just got out the hospital, man, because she had heart issues, man. So I'm glad for your speedy recovery. So I'm showing you love, man. I'm wearing your shirt. So yeah, that's all for today, man. But I think it ought to be right to leave Brandon be the last person up. For the day.
Hold it down for it, B. Hold the team down.
Hold it down for the team, B. Till next time. This is Bo Young, Too Nasty, and my boy Brandon. Yo, give us the shout out, Brandon.